Hi, my name is Brittney, and I'm here to tell you about my membership experience. So my backstory is that I am a pelvic floor physical therapist, which means I help women who suffer with problems such as urinary incontinence and pelvic pain. And about 7 or 8 years ago, I started to get really frustrated, both professionally and personally. So professionally, from the outside, business looked great. I had a 3-month wait list. Doctors were referring patients. I started the first pelvic health program in my area. It was awesome job security, but I left every single day feeling frustrated and feeling like I wasn't enough. Like there weren't enough hours in the day. I couldn't give enough of myself. I couldn't get people in quick enough. I was working through lunch. I was squeezing people in after hours, which then spun over into my personal life, which meant I was missing some of my kids' games. It was hard to really rearrange my schedule in order to get to something for the kids, or if my husband was out of town traveling for work, it was really hard to make the family stuff fit with the professional stuff. And so something had to change. So I built this membership site and I put all my education into it and my exercises for all my clients into it. And I put it out there and I waited for it to be a huge success, and it wasn't. And I didn't really know what I was doing wrong. I thought that they wanted the information. I thought I knew what they needed. And so I signed up for Tribe because a friend of mine had told me about it. And I thought this will be great. I can learn what to do with my membership site. And as awesome as it was, I didn't really have my aha moment until Tribe Live. And in the middle of Tribe Live, I looked at one of my business partners and I said, I don't think my membership has enough of me in it. And she was like, duh, we've been telling you this. And I hadn't wanted to be the face. I wasn't comfortable being the face of my business and of my membership site. I wanted it to just be about the information and giving people what they needed. But what I forgot that they needed was they needed connection, and they needed to not just have my information, but they wanted to be heard by me. They wanted to feel like somebody got what they were going through. And so when I left Tribe Live, I decided that that was going to be my goal, was going to be to connect with women, find out what they needed, find out how I could help them, how I could be vulnerable to help serve them better. So I decided I would spend the next 4 or 5 months growing my email list. I started a free Facebook group, and I was going to just really list build until my first launch. And so I did that. I spent the whole fall building my list, building my group, and connecting. And so in February, I just had my first launch. And the time I launched, I had 30 members in my group. And at close cart, I had 31 new members. So I more than doubled my membership in this one launch. And it has been life-altering. It has allowed me to cut my clinic days down to 2 days a week so that I can work from home the other days on the membership, which has allowed me to continue to help even more women because I'm able to reach more women. And so I'm allowed to do what I love, but it's also allowed me to be home with my kids more. And it's allowed me to make every single game and be there to help my husband with rides and practices. And that part of it has been life-altering and has made me so much happier. So thanks for listening to my story.